All right, welcome back to another shave review. Today we're looking at Phoenix Artisan Accoutrements Oud Spice. They re-released this guy, I think during the COVID pandemic. They had released it originally. It's sold out, and they did recently another re-release of the soap. Not a bad buy. Figured they only release their scents usually once a year, and I didn't catch it the last time they had it up for sale, so I want to take advantage of it this time. Also think they had it on sale for they sold it in like a bundle pack. Got the splash here as well. Kind of a neat little logo they did with it. It's got the rhinoceros wearing one of those little face masks with the Cube 2.0 in the corner. That's one of their signature little things they like to put on all of their stickers. Just smelling it straight out of the can or looking at it. It is a, it's like a medium soap, or as far as like thickness. It's not like super soft, but it's also not hard either. So it's easy enough to wipe on your finger. Smelling it, it smells great. Oud is very there. Best way to describe oud, it's like a musky, earthy, very woody, warm scent. Yeah, it's got a lot of different spices in there. I'm getting like a cinnamon almost, slightly. A lot of oud, very woody. Smells really good. I mean, one of the good way I saw somebody write how to describe what oud smells like. It's like walking into a basement full of logs. That's kind of like that musky, woody, dank. It's a good smell. It's a nice masculine scent. Like it. All right, excited to give it a shot. This is their CK6 formula. Haven't personally purchased any of their other regular formulas. I've always just done CK6 because I'm such a fanatic for trying to find the slickest, smoothest shade possible. For the razor today, we're going to be breaking out the Henson again. Again, this is the they have three different kinds as far as I can remember. I got the mild to medium aggression level. They sell a medium to high aggression level, and then they have some super expensive titanium $250 razor that I just can't bring myself to buy. I don't remember what that one is though. I imagine it's kind of mainstream, probably a medium aggression, but anyways, really been enjoying this razor. Gonna try a different blade today. Got some Derby premiums. Tried Derby's a while ago, did not really care for it. When I first started shaving, I was trying to figure out what blade was good for my skin. And Derby was one of the first ones I tried. It's right there. It's gonna need to put the, I always like when they put the logos on the actual blade themselves. Derby Premium. Tried it, and it did not feel good on my face. It felt kind of like it was tugging the hair rather than cutting it. And that could have been because I was new to wet shaving and didn't have the technique down or the angle down, so I figured, you know what, I've got them. Buddy Jack was the one that gave these to me. He's the one that actually introduced me to wet shaving. You know, thank you very much. But gave me a whole bunch of razors to try, and fell in love with the Astras. Then eventually he introduced me again to the Wilkinsons, the India versions, and been shaving with those. That's been my everyday razor or blade to use. Got the Yaki brush again, soaking in some warm water. Still so obsessed with that little resin they got on the end. Super cool. Anyways, gonna get the face washed off here. We'll get the pre-shave on, get it all lathered up, and we'll get into it. Using the Purasso Blue label again. This is the one that has the different vitamins and aloe in it. Liked it last time I used it, so I'm gonna use it a handful of times, give it an honest review. comparing it to the standard green label one, it's got a different scent to it. It doesn't really have that kind of almost slightly mentholy or minty sensation when you first put it on. It's a different scent, different feeling. It's just kind of slick and I don't know. Smell that. It doesn't really smell like anything. It's just kind of there, like a lotion almost. No, that should be good. Hands washed off. This guy. Yeah, that smells good. That smells good. Flick the water out of this guy. All right, let's go straight in here. And PAA, super easy to create a lather. Always just makes a huge mess, but it's a good thing, because I've had other soaps to where it's kind of difficult to get a good lather going, and with PAA, never any issues. I have a tendency to put it on too thick, actually, as opposed to not enough. So, messy can, I'm gonna get it washed off, keep it looking nice and pretty. Again, it's a softer soap. It's not like total hard brick. What's it called? Zingari Man. Theirs are usually pretty darn hard. Same thing with Ariana and Evans. They kind of have a harder brick soap. So on the face, very, very strong scent. And it's like that very strong oud, woody, but it's got some sort of really good smelling spice in there as well. It's very nice. Yeah, it smells good. It smells masculine, it smells clean. And it's just got that classic oud scent that a lot of different shave companies like to put in their soaps. It's actually a very popular perfume scent. It's kind of like a staple. It's just that musky, just good smelling, woody, warm scent. All right, that's pretty good. It's a little thick, but we'll see how it is on the first pass. I am always amazed with how slick this stuff is. You can't, I'm like pushing so hard in my face and it's just not coming off. It's so slick. And that's why I keep getting the CK6, because it's one of those things where it's not, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. I know the other stuff is cheaper, but spending the extra $6 or $7 or whatever it is to make sure that it's going to be super slick and perform perfectly every time, I'll spend the extra money. Okay, so derby blade so far actually isn't that bad. We'll see once I get to the neck area, right in the base of my neck, Adam's apple areas, where it really will be the test. And this is also an extremely different razor compared to what I was first starting with. First started with the Merkur 34C, excellent razor, but it's different. This one is specifically specifically a least or less aggressive razor. So less blade is going to be exposed. I haven't done a side-by-side with Merkur. Fantastic safety razor. The Merkur was the one that was recommended for my first safety razor. I would strongly encourage anybody who's looking to get into wet shaving to get the Merkur 34C, or they have another one too. I'm a fan of the longer handles. The Merkur, right here, if you compare them side by side, there is a big difference. You've probably got another 1.5 to 2 inches worth of handle doing a side by side. I have found that I am able to shave better or keep the angle better with a longer handle. So instead of just using 2 fingers to shave like you usually would be able to do with the Merkur, this one I'm using typically my whole hand, or I'm actually gripping the actual safety razor. This is personal preference. There's a million ways to skin a cat, and it just takes experimenting to find out what works for you. Then once you find what works, stick with it. So not bad. I'm actually kind of enjoying this this blade. And this is the first time I've tried the Derby Premium. The ones I had before, I think they were just the standard Derby's run-of-the-mill. I think it was like just a, I don't know if I have it anymore. No, I don't think so. I think just gotten rid of them. Yeah, overall, very nice first pass. Super slick, so I like it. All right, gonna get the face washed off, do a second pass here, and then we'll get into the splash. You know, I got a little bit of almost razor bumps right here. Huh. All good. I'm gonna add a little water to this just because it was a little thick on that last one. So I'm gonna try and get it to get a little creamier. I don't like it when it's on your face, when you move your head around. If you start to see creases of soap, that's something I've noticed is you've got a little too much on, a little too thick of a layer. And you can usually tell pretty quick if your soap is too thick. So just try and work it in. So still a little too thick. I'm gonna add a tiny bit more water here, and I'm just dipping it back into the bowl I had the brush soaking in. I'll just keep doing this until we get the nice consistency I'm looking for. Looks pretty good. Since I'm only doing 2 passes, gonna squeeze the rest of this guy out. Yeah, look at that. Excellent. Yeah, excellent scent. I can see this being an everyday scent. It's just a masculine, good scent. A big old glob of cream there. Can't go wrong with it. So just a classic woody, spicy, musky, masculine scent. And just the performance of PAA every time. I'm always super, super pleased with it. So can't go wrong. And kind of miss these spots down here real quick. There we go. All right, upward pass. Not bad. Cool. So I would say this soap would be good for going to family gatherings, going out to dinner. Very classic scent. It's not overbearing. It is quite strong when you put it on your face. And PAA does a pretty good job at making their soaps scent last quite a while. Especially if you use their splashes. The splashes are more like a cologne, honestly. They are very much alcohol based, but they're very strong. And I've gotten a lot of compliments on a bunch of different PAA scents. Okay, over here a little bit. Cool. Feels good, smells good. All right, gonna get the face washed off here and we'll get into the splash. All right, cool. Cool. All right. Yeah, I think that's just a cool little label they got going there. It's also going to be like a throwback. I mean, we're never going to forget the times of COVID. And to be able to have something like this, I actually keep these bottles on display kind of on the sink all nice and lined up. It's a very, very gorgeous bottle. It's all glass, nice thick bottle. It's got the little stub. I didn't even take this thing off yet. That smells a lot like Brute. A lot like Brute. But Brute is kind of like an oud, that same kind of scent. Super nice. It's got like a little resistor dropper on there, but you can still get a decent amount out every time. It says alcohol, rosewater, essential fragrance oil, aloe, liquid silk, hedione, probably pronounced that wrong, seaweed extract, and rose absolute. Yeah, it smells good. All right, get into it. Get ready for the burn here. All right. Oh yeah. Gosh, I could really feel it over here where I got a little bit of razor burn. You can see it's starting to form a little bit in this section right here. That just could be the blade or the angle I had it at. But overall, not bad. Smells great. Performance was great. Very, almost floral with this one. Yeah, it's very spicy. Very spicy. Spicy, musky, getting maybe a slight floral out of it now, out of the splash. Yeah. Anyways, super great, super pleased with the performance, as always with PAA. They make great stuff. Anyways, guys, this was Phoenix Artisan Accoutrements Oud Spice. Strongly recommend if you're looking for a classic shave soap to look for, or something to add to the collection if you like the masculine, musky, classic oud scents. You can't go wrong with it. Excellent. So anyways, guys, hope you enjoyed the video. Please tell me what you do like, tell me what you don't like, things you'd like to see more of, things you'd like to see less of. Until next time, have a good day.